Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're jumping back in, and boy, do we have a lot to do today. So, let's go ahead and dive on in. I got a bad news. As you just seen, yeah, I hate creepers. I really hate creepers. Oh, our poor horse. It didn't even deserve that. It really didn't. How come that... What? That creeper straight up just destroyed all of the blocks here, too. Ah, what a way to start off. Anyways, well... I do want to start off the video by making a gluttony charm. There is a gluttony type charm that I really want to make. Right here, gluttony amulet. And this right here is going to allow us to not need to really eat anymore. It's just going to eat for us. Like the charm automatically like eats for you, which is really, really cool in my opinion. So let's fix this up real quick. I know that, wow. What a nightmare. That mob just straight up destroyed this whole area for no reason. Took our door out, everything. I mean, just straight up just took everything away from us. Man, creepers are awful. We need some way to get creepers away from here. Like some kind of interdiction torch or something like that. Something of that type really needs to be placed down or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. I also want to work on a storage system today. So it's going to be another big part of today's video. So I hope you guys are ready for that. So let's just head off, right? And just go in a direction. I need to find a carrot. You would think that at this point I would have had a carrot. Unless a zombie drops one. That'd be really nice, right? If we just have a carrot laying around. Nope, no carrot. All right, so let's go off. Just like that. Man, I love being able to rocket up without actually having a rocket on. So nice. By the way, this winged mod also has its own kind of elytra type like rocket launch thing, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea, but it's like infinite, so there's kind of a drawback to both, I guess. This one has a like durability and then you have to remake the item, but the other one requires a bit more gunpowder, I think, for what you get out of it. But there's different upgrades, so that's something to also look forward to. So I am, yeah, this is already getting interesting. Like, we're able to cover a lot more ground now that we have these wings. And we don't have to worry about durability on them. Like, how much nicer is that? Look at this. We can just glide around. All right, this is the village, and we should be able to loot this village. Hopefully, it will have carrots. Please have carrots. Carrots. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's got all the crops. Don't worry about me. Actually, we would think we would have had carrots. We might actually still have carrots in the base. I just wanted to get out. You know, I wanted to actually just explore. That's all I really wanted to do. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the hay bales. We're going to need all the hay we can get. And I'm even going to grab all of these. Like, if I find apple crates or any kind of crates like this, I'm going to grab those. Any type of food is going to be nice because, believe me, when we are able to automatically consume all of our food, we're going to need a pretty good source of it. So bread is probably going to be our primary source for right now. Ooh, actually, let's see what's over here real quick. Be something good. Be something good. Oh, just okay. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of 8 obsidian in one chest. Tell me that's a lot. I think, is that the max number? No, you can probably find more. That's a lot. Quite a bit. Oh, I like the sound that made. Whoa, okay. Whoa. By the way, I found out what these little omega signs mean. They are crazy. We've been live streaming this pack, not this world, but on our sub server, which I haven't really mentioned much yet. But if you do become a Patreon, so I figured I might as well say that now. If you do become a Patreon at the time of this video, so keep that in mind, because usually I say these in videos, and then like a year later, people are still asking, do we still have this server open? And of course we don't at that point. But at the moment of this video, if you become a Patreon, oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. If you become a Patreon, whew, I'm glad he didn't see. Or you become a Twitch sub, just make sure you read the Patreon. It'll tell you what tiers gain access to our sub servers. You can play on there, and I've been live streaming on that sub server, so I've been able to kind of test out some things, some new things that I haven't been able to experience yet, and been having a lot of fun. So yeah, I recommend checking that out. So this thing's gonna become your best friend, Gluttony Amulet. Without this thing, it just, life seems more complicated without it. So what this is gonna do is any food that's in our inventory, well, it's just gonna automatically be consumed. As we need food, it will literally just consume it. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm back here sorting my inventory. This is another thing that, like I said, I want to get upgraded. I'm thinking about having just like a crafting interface right here in the floor. It's right in the center, and then below that, we're going to create a little bit of a room that is going to allow us, well, somewhere secretly hidden-ish, we're going to have a way to get down into this room. It's not going to be super large, just enough space to hold some of our vast storage. And I still want to keep these chests in here, as I think they look great. So how are we going to make this storage? Well, it's actually really, really simple. All you really need is these cables, these link cables, and it's from this mod called Slot Link. So you are going to need a network master, which is going to require blocks of quartz. So you do need to at least go to the nether, and you need 1 diamond. Everything else is not that expensive. It's just a little bit of iron and some stone slabs. So really you can have a network up almost immediately as soon as you have a diamond pickaxe. And that's what we need to get set up. We should have this set up so that way we can access all of our storage, and then we can leave these chests for other uses. Maybe we want to put some special items like armor and stuff in these, so we have them just away from everything. So let's get this built. So now that I have my room done, let's go ahead and make ourselves an elevator. Right? Is the elevator... It's probably actually something else, isn't it? Elevator. Oh, it requires a piston. That's interesting, and we can change the color. Good, 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 good. I think I have some pistons that I collected. I have only sticky pistons. Okay. So we need some iron. Lots of iron. Man, we use lots of iron. But yeah, we should totally be able to make a piston, given that we have cobblestone. And let's go ahead and get this thing made. So I'm going to make 2 pistons. And after that, we should be able to get our storage system set up. So it's not going to take too much to do this. Go ahead and grab that. There's 1 elevator. There's 2 elevators. Now I can dye these any color I want. What color should I dye them? I think like a light blue would probably be a good option, but I don't know if I have a light blue. I have this actually, but that's a tall version of this flower. What we can do though is, because we have the tall version, well, why don't we just plant it? Let's just plant it outside, and this way we can just bone mill it and get more of that version. Look at that. Bam, now we have some cyan dye. Let's go ahead and make these cyan. Boy, these might actually stick out like a sore thumb. I probably prefer like a white version of this, but this will work from now. So I need to know, this right here is the center. We need to go 1, 2, and then over 1 this way. And that should line us up. 1, 2, and then over 1 this way. So it's not going to be in the center, which I kind of would prefer it to be. Like right here. But I think our chest is right here. So is there any other option? Like I don't think so. Well, for right now, we'll just have to go with what we have. 1, 2, and 1 over. I'll go ahead and place this. And now we can move up. Okay, that works. So to get started with this storage system, I'm going to go ahead and place the network master right here. And then the storage request table is going to go in the floor so we can access it right here. And then we are going to do some work downstairs. Now, this is going to need to be a hole here because we're going to route cabling into the floor and then we're going to route it down through here. So I'm probably going to have this open, yeah, just a bit. You know what? I wish this thing looks like an axe, but it's not. It's going to mess me up every single time. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just clear these out on all the corners. And I'm going to have a simple drawer network set up right here. So we have simple drawers, and I have drawer controllers. These are going to allow me to control the drawer set. So this side is going to be drawers, and this side is going to be drawers. And then these sides are actually going to be chest areas, where I'm going to have chests lining the walls here. And that will be like our bulk storage for, like we'll have our bulk storage inside of the drawers for particular items. But once that fills up, then it'll move on to the chests. Now, when it comes to hooking up the connectors, you need a link cable. We slap a link cable in here, and that's going to allow all of our storages to connect. Now, on this, we only have to connect to the controller because that's going to control everything. So I'm just connecting this, and hopefully there's a priority on here. Like, is there a menu? There's not. So that might be a problem since it doesn't seem like we can control the priority yet. Maybe that's something we might be able to do. I don't know. But, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and just place these on here. I get to place one row here, and then I'll place one row here and one row here, and that should connect to every inventory with the way I have it set up. So if I place one here, I can place one here and here, then connect one here, here, and here, and that should only use 6 per side. And that connects to all of these chests with the way I have this chest array organized. So same on this side. We should have enough because I made a whole bunch. Pretty much using all of our iron, but this is worth it. Like, this is worth every bit of iron. And then last but not least, we just need to connect our cable directly, I think just to the bottom one. And then bring our cable completely full circle. I still might need more of these cables. Don't know just yet. 4 left. I think we're going to need just a little bit more. Nope. Wow. That was a perfect amount. And that's pretty much our network done. All we got to do is fill in the wood and we're ready to go. By the way, with that block, you got to be like right in the center of it. But yeah, this is, we just need to take a little bit of spruce, go back down, fill this in. And we can also fill underneath here. There we go. Other than that, I think we're basically done with this. Bam. Look at that. We can still see the cable back behind the wall. Now, if you really wanted to, you could take some more of these blocks right here and just fill in these areas in the back that can accept the block if you feel so inclined. I think I'm gonna fill these in just to kind of keep my eye off of the awful cables, but there's no way to really facade them, so at least as far as I know. So I wanted to test this whole system out and just see how it works. So it should recognize all these blocks that are in there. Oh, does it not? So yeah, let's scratch that idea about having all the drawers. I just went ahead and basically put chest in its place, reset up a new area just for the chests. And honestly, it looks better this way, but yeah, I would have loved to have been able to get the drawers to work, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, yeah, there's no way to prioritize where items go. Not only that, it wasn't even recognizing the drawers from the drawer controller, so there's no sense in just using a bunch of connectors to connect to a drawer when I could just use a chest, since these chests hold a lot. Now later on, if we want to, I might upgrade these to iron chests. These ones right here to be the equivalent of a full double chest. But this should get the job done. Putting all the items in, I mean, it's very simple. We just take the items here, and just dump them in. Now, I do want to get a controller for this to make my life just a tad bit easier. That is going to be probably worth my time. 100%. So the crafting in here is a little bit weird. It does seem to require you to have the ingredient or the recipe unlocked. I kept getting a thing saying this right here, like it'll say this recipe not unlocked in recipe book. So I don't understand why. And the items just disappeared here, but I was able to pull that out. Okay, so it still crafted it. But this is what we wanted. It's weird, but we'll get used to it, right? It's just like with anything, you kind of have to get used to it. But right down here, if anything, it's shift right click on here, and then we can access our storage from anywhere. So it's like a giant backpack we have now. So that is going to be super nice, right? Very, very handy. I am still currently working on getting a bunch of sugarcane, as you can see. And before long, before I know it, I'll have tons of sugarcane. Like, that's not going to be a big problem. I want to make sure that I'm rebuilding this farm. And this is probably one of the most efficient farm, like sugarcane farms you can have. That's just going to be on the ground. It just covers the most area. So at the moment, well, I don't know what this guy's doing, if he's trying to teleport to me or not, but I'm after wither skeletons. Yeah, I'm kind of at a little impasse here. How do I get across here? Let's see. Place you. Can you walk across that, please? Thank you. All right, come here. So yeah, I'm after these guys because these guys have a chance of dropping cursed seeds. And I really need to get my hands on some cursed seeds because I want to start moving villagers like ASAP. Like, villagers are super important. So I'm back here in the nether, of course. Just, yeah, trying to farm up as many of these as I possibly can. And there we go. Right there. That is our first cursed droplets. Yeah, I think we need a few more of these though, because this is what's used to actually make a cursed lasso. There are these cursed seeds, and I believe these cursed seeds, I think, is what makes the cursed dirt, I believe. So yeah, we still have a lot of withers to kill. Over here's a ghast. I have no idea if I'm gonna get lucky though. Oh, that was so close. Wow. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't get a ghast here, but I don't think he could have gotten any closer for the kill. That was probably the easiest one I've ever had to take down. So I'm going to attempt a little bit of enchanting. I just went ahead and just built out a little enchanting room here off to the side. And hopefully I can get something nice. So this is going to cost me 3 of my 40 levels, but we have a high chance of getting something else. If we can potentially get an omega on like something like sharpness, this is has an unbreaking omega. That'd be really nice. Good thing we can like unenchant. That makes things so much better. But like anything to help us. I mean, I don't have the full like a full setup yet for bookshelves. I'm kind of lacking in the bookshelf department. I know eventually, once we get enough villagers moved, we should have no problem with that. But let's see. Ooh, an Omega Sharpness 1. So this should be a bit more powerful than your standard sharpness. At least I hope. I hope there's like some mobs nearby so we can test it out. So for example, this creeper, I think we now have a 2-shot. Oh yeah, like a full 2-shot because of that. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Basically like the equivalent to a sharpness 5. Oh, I didn't want the hole in the ground. Yeah, it's pretty much like a sharpness 5 on it. That's pretty powerful. Could you imagine an Omega sharpness 5? Like that's a one shot every time. So just to show you how powerful the Omega tools are, I just enchanted this to an efficiency 2. Omega. And yeah, it's really quick. Like insta-break. Like this is like having literally it's like having efficiency 5 with a beacon on. Like that's quite quick. So of course, as always, I want to give a huge shout out to one of my Patreons. And today I'm going to be saying a huge thanks to actually one of our new members, which is Radiant Sora. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. I really do appreciate that. And you're going to forever be immortalized here on our newfound enchanting area. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, of course, you know what to do. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a huge thumbs up. I'm seeing you guys have been smashing that like button. We have been getting over 1,000 likes per video. Could we do 2,000 likes? Let's see. Let's see if you guys can get up to 2,000 likes. That'd be absolutely amazing. And also, if you want to become a Patreon yourself, you can find that linked down in the description below. You can also become a subscriber over on Twitch as well. If you have Amazon Prime, you do get that for free. And you get access to our sub-servers, which is absolutely amazing. You can find all that information on our Discord, also linked down below. Check out that FAQ channel. There's so much to learn there. Guys, I hope to see you in the next episode, and you know how it goes. As always, thanks for watching.